Hello, Chamber members. My name is Holly Allen. I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications with the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions, and we're doing everything we can to answer those questions as they come in. We'll be doing those in a couple of different ways. The first is with quick little videos like this one. The second is through webinars, and we're scheduling those as quickly as we can. So be sure you're checking our event calendar at daytonchamber.org to get the latest on those opportunities. So right now we're going to answer one question that has come up with some of our chamber members, and it has to do with insurance. So we'll be talking insurance in general, but specifically about business interruption insurance. And so we've called in one of our chamber member experts here. This is Jeff Lightner. Jeff is with the insurance and risk consulting firm Marsh McLennan Agency. Nationally, MMA operates from more than 100 offices with more than 6,000 employees. They offer services from business insurance, employee health and benefits, retirement services, and personal insurance areas. So Jeff is the president and CEO of MMA's Midwest region. He and his family live here in the Dayton area. Jeff, I want to thank you for being with me today.
Yeah, thanks, Holly. Looking forward to this conversation, and I hope that everyone listening is safe and healthy, and hopefully there's a few takeaways for them today.
Absolutely. So Jeff, I'm going to jump right in. A lot of our member businesses are experiencing slowdowns. Some of them have completely shut their doors temporarily for now as we figure out how we navigate this landscape. A lot of them might be thinking, isn't this why I have business interruption insurance? Can you talk about how that coverage plays into this very unique situation?
Yeah, great question, and it's one that we're hearing quite a bit from our clients. Business interruption questions are certainly on the minds of everyone. It's just one of many coverage conversations we are having. In general, and I say in general, each insurance policy can be different. Every company needs to be talking with their insurance agent and their insurance company regarding their specific insurance situation and their insurance policy. Business interruption coverage is typically part of a property insurance coverage form, and for it to be triggered, there has to be direct damage to property first by a covered peril. So I know a lot of individuals are hearing that there is no coverage under their policy for specific situations, but it's paramount that you're in contact with your insurance agent to talk about your specific situation and how your specific policy might respond. There are a few situations where the business interruption coverage is not part of property insurance coverage, such as event cancellation. For example, if you were holding a conference or a trade show, you might buy event cancellation insurance to cover the event being canceled for certain reasons and that loss of revenue. Other questions we are getting is, if my employee gets the virus while on the job, am I liable or responsible? If a non-employee claims they have contracted the virus while at my business, am I liable? How does my risk change if my employees are starting to work from home or work remotely? These are great questions, and these are the types of questions that need to be discussed with your agent, your insurance company, or possibly your attorney. And if you believe you have a claim, I would suggest you report that claim. The insurance companies have the duty to respond to you.
Okay. And as you and I talked a little bit before this, I mean, these are a lot of these questions can't be answered right here because there are so many variables. It depends upon the situation and the coverage. What's your advice, Jeff, to business leaders right now who are just trying to figure out if they have the coverage that is helpful? You said talk to your insurance agent, but what advice do you have?
Yeah, well, you're spot on there. Speak with your agent and your insurance company. Ask as many questions as you can think of. And what I see help with our clients is discuss different scenarios, right? Talk about what you're feeling, what you're seeing, play out these scenarios and see what coverages you have. The facts and circumstances of each situation will vary and will determine what coverage might be available. We've ran through scenarios with business owners and have looked at general liability coverages, property coverages, workers' compensation, disability insurance, foreign travel and repatriation, directors and officers insurance, employment practices, even environmental in some situations. These are just a few of the scenarios that we've played through with our clients. There's a lot of scenarios out there, and now is the time to be speaking with your agent. We are also having conversations about business practices, such as hiring and terminations and layoffs and furloughs and perishable inventory. One question I get is, what's my responsibility with taking employee temperatures now that the governor of Ohio rolled out his new directive just yesterday? How does HIPAA laws and ADA laws impact me and my business is another question that we're getting. You should be having additional conversations with your health insurance broker, your HR consulting firm as well. Understand how your own sick day, paid time off, vacation and work from home policies and other internal policies might impact your decisions and your actions.
That's very good advice. It's the same advice we're giving to member businesses. And, we have our member directory at DaytonChamber.org. So just a reminder to members to check that out. We have, as Jeff is, one of our many chamber members that are experts in these areas. Jeff, can you talk about, because it seems everyone's kind of throwing out their rule books because this is such a unique situation. What is the insurance industry as a whole doing right now to help businesses?
Yep, another great question. On the healthcare side, we've seen some companies, they're waiving copays and deductibles on certain plans for the COVID-19 testing. I've heard some companies on both the healthcare and the property and casualty side are providing an additional 30-day grace period for premium payments. Don't take that as verbatim, and don't take that as your company is doing that. Check with your agent, check with your company to see what changes they might be having or invoking right now to help you. Some insurance companies are working with state and national legislatures on some possible legislation that might provide some relief or some sort of coverage. And certainly the insurance industry will be looking at this unique and unprecedented situation to determine how they might be able to create useful solutions for future use.
I think that is great information. Thank you, Jeff, so much for sharing what you know from the insurance industry. We just appreciate being able to tap into the experts we have access to here at the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce. So thank you for your time. We know you're busy.
Nope, thank you, and happy to help.
Thank you. Well, just a message before we go to chamber members. Again, go to DaytonChamber.org. We do have our coronavirus employer resource guide there. That is updated several times a day with information as we gather it from our members and our policymakers. We have lobbyists who are working on your behalf basically 24/7 as this continues to unfold, and we'll be posting more videos like this one. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll get through this together.